Kleinman, and I'm from Los Angeles, California.
Okay.
Far away.
Okay, so you're visiting here.
I'm visiting here in Toronto, and I'm a vendor, a first-time vendor at the show. So I came here with my new software program, which has been out for a couple of years, but this is the first time I'm introducing it to the Canadian market.
Okay.
Okay. So what I've created is a software program where you can design and print your own fabric. We've entered the digital world, and now printing your own fabric and doing your own designs is the hottest thing in the United States. All right.
So you physically designed it yourself?
Yes.
The program?
I'm not a programmer. I came up with the concept.
With the concept, and you took it to a programmer?
I took it to a group of a programming team, which helped me develop my concept and put it into a program called the Fabric Studio.
Okay. Now, do you do any work with fabric yourself, like hands-on without technology?
No. But what happened was I thought back on what really brought me into the quilting world, which was 20 years ago.
Okay.
And I realized that my passion really, I wasn't necessarily loved quilting, but I loved looking at fabric.
Okay.
So that's what brought me into this. And I was a television producer. I created a quilting show, which I produced for a number of years.
Okay.
Then I started a internet company and had a book publishing company, publishing quilting and crafting books. And then I segued into, I wanted to do something that I created instead of relying on people. So I created the software and designed it and created it.
Okay. So now we're primarily speaking with people that are wanting to think out of the box, but they're a little nervous too. And also to children, because now kids, they're getting rid of the arts programs and are exchanging them for technology programs.
Yes.
But then there's still some people that they're an artist, but they're living in this world that is dominated by technology, dominated by, science and the strict testing and so forth. The United States have the testing like that. So what advice would you give to a child, a parent, as well as a teacher, how useful this
software is?
This software?
Oh, it's perfect, and it is out of the box. When I first came out with it, people looked at me like, why would anyone want to create their own designs? But it's perfect. It's perfect for children. Children are taught today, they're not fearful about computers, and they're not fearful about, using the different tools and stuff. They can pick up the functionality of the software really well. So it's a great place for them to get creative. So if they've taken these programs out of the school, it's a reasonably priced program that they can purchase and have at home and use to do lots of different things. It's very multi-dimensional, so you can use it in their school projects, you can use it to design software, you can make memory blocks, you can do genealogy with it. It goes many different ways. So that was one of the most important things when I decided to create something new, that it had a lot of different outlets. So in even scrapbooking, so you're not just limited to printing on fabric, you can print on paper. You can print out on anything you want. So it's a way for them to learn a little bit about fabric design, because the software is based on a swatch of fabric. Do the design work in that small swatch, maybe add a name, add a photo, personalize it, and then have the software do the repeat. So if they can't afford to print out on fabric sheets, they can afford to print out on paper and create unique designs.
Okay. So now when you say about creating genealogy, let's talk a little bit about that, because that's something that's family oriented.
Yes.
And a family can sit down and work on that project with this program, Fabric Studio, together.
Yes, it is. So what happened was when, as I said, I first came out with the software, people looked at me like, why would I want to do that? So I started going around and looking to see where people printed on the inkjet printable sheets. And one of the things they love to do is to do old family pictures. So I created the add-on library to go with the software called the Family Tree Planner. And in that I made templates, both contemporary and more traditional templates where people can go ahead and create their family trees. So if you look at something like the flower vase, that's something that's a little bit more contemporary. So if somebody doesn't have a lot of old family tree pictures like I didn't, my family tree is composed of my dogs and my children and my husband, you know, throughout the years. And we have a house where you can build your house in your family tree. So it doesn't have to necessarily be historical. It can be now, and you can teach them to frame photos, bring them in, and put together what their family situation is. So it does have all kinds of different things. So that's what the family tree is. It has more traditional trees, and it's something that you can sit down with your grandma. You know, she can give you the names and the dates. You can scan the pictures in and then put your tree together.
Okay, so now